Well, see, I told you mobile mechanic work days can get crazy. Well guys, welcome back to Semper Mechanic. My name's Thomas. In today's video, we pretty much saved a life. Hey guys, I gotta tell you this story real quick. You just seen the intro, pretty wild, right? Well now, I'm off the side of the road. I'm at a gas station right now. I had to pull over, jump out, and I'm sitting on the ground right now. You can see I'm leaning against the car. This video might suck, the audio might suck, but the story's gonna be good, because this just happened. Like I always say, a lot of my stuff's in the past. Some things happened recently, and I tell you, but this one's pretty wild. And I have a lot of video proof to show you, because a lot of times people are like, oh, your stories are bullshit, or it's not real. Well, now I can show you with the ambulance pulling up in the background. I'm telling you, hey, welcome to being a mobile mechanic. Well, this is how it happened. Like I always say, let me set the scene for you. Our first mobile mechanic workday call today. We had a 2016 Chevy Cruze. The vehicle's battery light came on and the car was overheating as well. So we go out there, I make contact with the customer. She seems fine, everything's good, hands me the keys. I go and do the diagnosis and I realize the serpentine belt's broke. Anytime you have your battery light come on and your car overheats, or your battery light comes on and the power steering goes out at the same time, 10 out of 10 times that means the serpentine belt's broke. So I check, and of course it is broke, so I call her out, show her what the diagnosis was. She comes out, she's looking a little funny, she's walking slow, and I could just tell something's off. And I was like, ma'am, you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm all right. Well, I show her what's going on with the car. I could just tell she was not all there. She's like almost looking off like this fog of war look. She goes to walk away and she stops and she goes, sir, can you call 911? And I was like, you want me to call 911? Like, I was making sure I heard her right. She goes, yes, please. So I was like, okay, ma'am. I get on the phone with 911 and I have my back to her. I'm talking. I go to turn around to ask her name. And as I do, she's flat on her face on the sidewalk. I didn't even hear her fall. So who knows? I mean, I was only turned around 10 seconds, but in that 10 seconds, she went down. So I run over there, flip her over. She's not breathing. Oh my God, this woman is gonna die right here. So I start giving her CPR, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I was CPR certified, I don't know, 5 years ago, but anybody that's ever been CPR certified, you know it seems like it changes every year. 2 compressions for 15 breaths, or 2 and 30 breaths. It's always changing. But all I know is I'm going to put air into her lungs and I'm going to try to get her heart started because she's about to die on me. I've been doing this for like 2 minutes. I've already called 911. That's the main thing. Got them coming. Her sister comes out with Narcan. It stops, like if you overdose on heroin or anything, that Narcan stops that drug going through your system and it reverses it enough and it can save your life. Saves a lot of people's lives. So the sister comes out and gives me the Narcan, and it's a spray, and I put it up her nose. And she comes too, but when she comes too, now she's fighting me. Like, she's madder than hell. Like, I'm like, what? I just saved your life, and you're mad at me? So she gets up fighting, and all of a sudden, she has the strength of 10 men. I don't know what was in this Narcan, but it gave her a shot of testosterone and adrenaline at the same time. So now she has no idea what's going on. She runs in the house, the fire truck, the EMS come, and I'm letting them know, hey, I'm just a mobile mechanic. I just got here. I told them what she took. And they went in there, they took care of her, whatever they did, and they brought her out. Now, she walked out, but they're walking with her, and they take her away. And this is what happens sometimes as a mobile mechanic. Like I told you, a lot of stuff happens. So if you're going to be a mobile mechanic, you need to realize there's going to be times you're in situations that are unpredictable, uncomfortable. It's going to put you out of your comfort zone, and you got to be okay with that, or you shouldn't do this job. Now, it's going to depend where you live. I live in Columbus, Ohio. There's 1 million people in this city. You're going to be in some places, some rough places. Just know you got to accept it, or don't accept the calls. You know, I'm someone that takes most calls, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should do better about picking what jobs I should take. But a lot of times you can't tell. If the call, you get the address, you go there, and it could look perfectly. I mean, it could be a $300,000 home. People could be great, and stuff can just pop off just like that. If you're going to be a mobile mechanic, you got to accept these situations are going to be crazy. Now, I don't like it. You think I like that? No. I just wanted to go and fix the belt tensioner and put the belt on and be gone. But no, now I'm giving CPR and giving somebody Narcan, and then she's beating me up right afterwards. The kids are running out with no shoes. There's like 10 of them. I'm trying to get them back in the house, get my tools wrapped up. I said, I'm out of here. I come back to check on her and stuff. So she was home when I talked to her, and she didn't realize anything. She couldn't remember anything. I was talking to you about my car. That's the last thing she remembered. She goes, next thing you know, already at the hospital talking to a doctor. So she's missing like a 45-minute gap. And I didn't want to be like, yeah, well, you beat my ass after I saved your life. But, I mean, she was going on me, dude. I was like, oh, my God. So I'm not really trying to talk a lot about it because, you know, she, like, feels funny about it. I mean, she just OD'd, fell out. I saved her life pretty much. She beats me up. She don't remember anything. You know, I'm trying to like, all right, this is what we need to do with the vehicle. I already got the parts because she already paid me before she fell out. So at least I had the money. That's messed up, isn't it? As we're talking, the cops show up. And I look at her and she's like, you know, what's going on? And I'm thinking they're just checking on her because of what happened, you know, or maybe because of the OD. I don't know. So as the cops come up, I'm like, hey, I'm just a mobile mechanic. You know, I don't live here. I have nothing to do with me. He goes up to her. He says, ma'am, somebody was shooting a BB gun from this top window and shooting cars as they was driving by. She's like, what? No, that not us. Well, the cop already has the video, so he pulls it out and he's showing her. Like, see, it's a little boy right here. He had a brown shirt. He's in your house shooting out of your top window, and he's shooting cars as they're driving by with a BB gun. And she's still denying it. She goes, I don't know. I didn't see that. Her kids come out, which she has like 10 of them. They're all saying the same thing. They all got little lies. And I'm like, man, they're on it. Like, they ain't giving in. They're not ratting no matter what. And there's two cops. One cop's talking, so the other cop's like right beside me. And he's looking around, and he looks at her car, because I'm right here, there's her car, and there she is, and the cops on the other side. So we're all right there. And I'm working. And I got video of it. You'll see it come up. I'm wrenching away, but I got my phone stashed like right here, pointing, trying to get all the footage I can. Like, I'm not missing this content. I don't care what happens. If you die, and I got my camera, I got you. I'm going to show my fans. I'm going to show my community, my subscribers what happened. Like, we'll go to your funeral, whatever, man, but we're going to show it. And as the other cop turns around and looks, because I'm working, so he kind of looks over at me, he notices on her windshield, there's 6 BB bullets where the kid actually shot her own car with the BBs. And he's like, ma'am, so you're saying nobody shot any BBs? And she's like, nope. He's like, well, what's this right here? And there's 6 BB marks. And she's like, oh, I was driving down the road and gravel kicked up and hit the windshield. And I started laughing out loud. Like, and she looked at me like, and I was like, I cannot believe she just said that. They end up giving this fake name and all this, and so the cops leave. So here I am working on the car, and I just want to get the hell out of here. Like, this is crazy. Like, I'm scared what's going to happen next, you know, I'm just waiting on it. And I did all this for like $120. I fixed your serpentine belt, your belt tensioner, I saved your life, I talked to the cops for you, I took care of your kids, you know, like, that's a lot for $120. And I didn't even get a tip. So I'm done with this vehicle, I'm leaving, and I don't care how much they offer me or what's wrong with their vehicle, or even if that belt tensioner falls off, I don't care. I am not coming back to this place. I got punched in the back of the head by somebody. I had to beat that guy up. I had a crackhead with a hammer chase me. I pulled out a gun. I pulled out a pew pew and had to take off running. That's how scared I was. I got accused of stealing Cadillac converters when I'm actually the one there replacing them. I had a guy pay me counterfeit money. I had a woman pay me in food stamps. Now I had a customer fall out, overdose, and I had to save her life. And all this is part of the mobile mechanic workday. And people don't understand what you deal with. But I'm showing you a little glimpse, and I have all the proof. So for all the haters and all the people saying, oh, it's bullshit. When you work in the public every day and you take 4 or 5 jobs a day and you're going to all parts of the city, good places, bad places, you're working for gang members, you're fixing their cars, you're working for rich people fixing their cars. So a lot of things are going to happen on all spectrums. Sometimes it's great days and you're getting $500 in a day. Some days you're getting paid in counterfeit money. I mean, it's just all part of it. If you want to be a mobile mechanic, you have to accept them random things. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We're still trying to hit our 2,000 mark. Look in the video description, like I always say. If you want to give me $1 for Christmas, our Cash App and our Venmo's down there. We also have a membership you can join, gives you different kinds of access. So look in the video description. Everything's down there, all my tools, anything. So make sure you check it out. And like I always say, Semper Fi till next time.